¿Cree usted en los fantasmas?
Si su respuesta es no, puede que esté a punto de cambiar de opinión.
Ay, compa. What's wrong with you?
De un objeto volador no identificado.
Welcome back to the Horrified Being Podcast. I'm your co-host, Jose, with co-host Matias, co-host Edwin, and special guest star.
Jocko.
Our guest Jacko.
I'm Jocko.
So we couldn't find another black guy that's dark enough for this podcast. We got this guy right here.
Yeah, we had to
Jocko.
pull
Found
him
him under a bridge.
fresh out of the border.
Stay for money.
He's actually fresh out of the border.
I just crossed the border and these guys picked me up and like, hey,
He knows
we need
very good
another.
English
we
because
need another.
he's just that smart.
We're gonna deport him right after this.
I'm
so
getting
don't you
deported no
worry.
matter what. So
He's going back to the motherland.
Brown.
what I like about it is that they gave me a new truck and everything. They're like, welcome to the U.S. And I was like,
end this shit with
yes.
that truck. Yes. Got a good story. I don't know if y'all ever heard of this.
Yeah, I have actually.
Alright,
I
yeah,
have.
we can move.
What
We
is
can
it?
move
What
on.
is
We
it,
can move on.
bitch? What is it?
No, go ahead and tell
All
me.
right. This actually thing that happened. And I actually didn't know about it until like yesterday because I heard about this guy getting released. And I'm just talking about. You guys ever heard about the?
No,
Is that where you took a shit?
what the fuck is a Greyhound?
Okay,
oh, those are the buses that take you to Mexico,
yeah,
right?
fuck you. It's the pendejo. That's the first thing he comes up with. Yes. Actually, yeah, the Greyhound, the buses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my shit, man.
so basically, back in 2008, I think this happened in Canada. Yeah, I got notes, bro. I don't know why I'm just
Read.
guessing. Yeah, this happened in Canada.
Read.
Basically, this dude called Will Baker. He's Chinese. That's his English name, but he's actually
Asian.
yes, but he's actually.
Oh, ese güey come los perros, ah.
We're not monetized. It's okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, we don't monetize. Sorry. Yeah, but his actual Chinese name is Vince Weigong Lee. So he has a Chinese name. He was- something like that, yeah. Weird shit. So he was 22 years old when this happened, and he was basically what basically happened.
He was in a
He was
bus.
taking a ride and shit.
Greyhound.
Bus station.
Yeah.
And suddenly he says that he starts hearing voices in his head. Like from what I know is that he never heard stuff before. So this actually happened, and he starts hearing the voice of God. That's why he called it a voice of God, because that voice told him, he's like,
Amen.
I got you, friend.
Yeah.
He didn't ask any more questions.
Right.
He believed it. He's like, this must be God. And he basically said that once he heard the voice of God, it told him that he was the third. He was the third story in the Bible that the second coming.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about this because
Yeah.
you also told him that Matthias was gay.
Now, fuck you. And then it says that Jesus told him that he was supposed to save the people from the space alien attack that was going on. So yeah, so basically, just assume that the voice in his head was Jesus. That voice told him save this alien attack. And basically, what he did is he just, I think he turned around to the passenger next, and started like he had like this big ass fucking military knife.
A Bowie knife.
Something like that. Like really fucking big.
Yeah.
And he grabbed it and he started stabbing motherfuckers. And he grabbed this dude next to him. This dude was what is this?
Derek Coleman.
No, actually it's Derek Coleman.
I don't know.
Think about the whitest name you could ever think of.
Oh, Craig, the boy Craig.
No, Tim McLean. That's his name.
Tim Taylor.
Tim McLean, that's him. He had a daughter and everything.
He was too hot to leave, man.
Yeah.
No, but
Fucking-
basically, like, the witnesses, one of the guys that got interviewed for this, bro, you can see him, he's like shocked about what happened right after it happened.
Oh, he didn't die?
No, because there was a lot of people around him,
Uh-huh.
and he said that he was sitting the both of them. And when the stabbing started, like, he only noticed their scream. So he keeps looking around.
Oh, so he was just a witness. He wasn't.
Yeah, he was not.
stabbed.
No, there's a witness next to him that he got interviewed, and this witness says that he heard screaming and shit, and then he saw this Asian dude stabbing the dude in the head, like in the face and the neck with the knife. He just saw the blade go in all the way and out, in all the way and out. He just stabbing him. And he said that a library started evacuating, and he stayed behind. He was one of the last people to get off. Then he turns around and he's the bus driver disabled the bus. He gets out, but then he turns around and he sees that the Asian dude just cutting the guy's head. He's cutting it.
He's what?
He's cutting it. Like he's like taking it off the guy's head.
The head?
Yes. And then as everybody was screaming and getting out, people got out of the bus. They were outside. Some of them were crying. He turns around and two other dudes. They grabbed weapons from this guy's truck that was parked outside. And he said he heard the scream. Now he sees the guy come out with the head. Drops it in the ground. They're trying to get back up. And he's like, back the fuck up, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up. That's when they hear the police come in and they arrest him. But they
arrest him? I would have shot him.
Dude, no, but he had no weapon after it. He had everything. He got arrested.
Well, Matthias, think about this, right?
Yeah.
So he had the voice of God in his head, telling him that he had to do all that bullshit to stop aliens from attacking Earth. And do you see aliens attacking Earth?
Yes.
No,
this guy did
Ah,
his
come
God
on,
saved
man.
us.
Just because I'm here.
He saved us. No. He saved us. He saved us.
Yeah,
So put some respect on his name.
Okay, yeah. So there's no aliens, so he saved
This
us.
guy saved us, yeah.
He basically saved us. All right.
At the cost of one white dude. You know, white people, they've had it easy for so long in this country. You know,
It's
one
not a turntable.
less wouldn't hurt.
Oh my
I'm just kidding. I love all white people. Our sound technician is white.
I only love white people.
We are
He
inclusive.
actually hates him. He get him to.
Our mascot is half white.
Hey, Lily, come here. Make a cameo.
No,
Come
don't let
here.
it come here. Don't come here. All right. Well, basically, also like after the incident, and he was in court, said he was really sorry for what.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
He's sorry.
Apology accepted. Let's get on.
He's
He's
good.
like,
Keep it going.
I am so sorry
Give me.
for what I did.
No.
He said, I'm so sorry for what I did. And then basically, what they said is that he was schizophrenic, but he never had like a history of like.
He sounded normal though.
Yes, basically.
You don't want to like chop a dude's head off while you're in the bus station, dude? I do.
No, what the fuck?
That was me on the metro in Mexico.
He just let his intrusive thoughts win.
But yeah, so I'm gonna show you the.
That's a nice interview, man.
What's going on?
Wrong interview.
Let me connect.
Big TV, did his TV. Damn, okay. I'm in TV.
Okay, there we go. So look, I'm gonna show you the interview of this because the guy seemed very, very like distressed at what happened. So I wanna.
Your dad looks funny.
Your daddy.
Like, let me show you. So this is the interview of the guy who witnessed this whole.
I was just reading a book. All of a sudden I heard a guy screaming. I turned around and the guy sitting right next beside me was standing up and stabbing another guy with a Rambo knife, pretty much. It was a big survival knife like this in the throat. Repeatedly.
Look at his face though.
Told everybody to get off the bus.
Are you really gonna take
Hey,
credit
look
for
at
the
her
dude that's
though.
living at
Look
a
at her.
hotel?
Dude's on point.
The guy still kept stabbing him. Everybody got off the bus. Me and a trucker that had stopped and the Greyhound driver ran up to the door to maybe see if the guy was still alive or we could help or something like that. And when we all got up, we seen that the guy was cutting off the guy's head. He was cutting off the guy's head there, and he saw us. He came back to the front of the bus, told the driver to shut the door. He pressed the button and the door shut, but it didn't shut in time, and the guy was able to get his knife out and take a swipe at us, so we backed off the door, and I ran around the backside of the bus driver took off, and then we both returned to the front to see what had happened, and he hadn't gotten off the bus. The door was still open. We shut the bus door that time and shut it. It was at that point that he started walking to the front of the bus, and he had the head in his hand, and he just looked at us like this and dropped it on the ground, like, totally calm. The three of us had weapons from the trucker's truck there, and we just stayed outside while he tried to get out the door, telling him, "No, stay put, stay there, don't try to come out." He tried to get the bus working. And the bus driver disabled the bus somehow in the back. I'm not sure how he did it.
Disconnecting a battery dummy.
It was at that point I think that the police showed up.
You
and,
could. Depends if you have
got
food.
us to the back, the end of the bus.
But that quickly though?
Yeah, it's just one
it's
night.
really fast.
You loosen one wire, she's done.
Pull the wire. You know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm Mexican, bro. You know, I work in
Yeah, you know how to pull cars.
Yeah, I know how to rock. Oh, that's my black
Yeah,
side.
that
man.
started, but yeah, that's
But
him.
honestly, it's a reasonable crash out.
But dude, he's like, I don't know. I feel bad for the guy because he's like, you see his face, you can still he's still in shock. Like
The guy, like the interviewee.
yeah, the guy in the interview, he's like, you can see his face. He's like kind of like when he's telling the story, you can see open his eye, like he's like you can see it in his face.
I mean, it's like a cool story to tell to bar with your friends.
Dude, you witnessed.
Yo, let me tell you about the time I saw a
murder,
guy
though.
murder a dude in the bus.
No, like let me tell you, I witnessed a car crash, and I saw the people who was dead inside. I didn't see for like months.
Why didn't you intervene, man?
I was driving by, and like I just saw the aftermath of it, and I just body.
Why didn't you do anything?
Bro, I was like,
Why
what?
didn't you stop?
I was
Why
fucking. The
didn't you
police
help
was
him?
there, motherfucker.
You piece of shit.
The police was
You
out there.
asshole.
Intervene.
Look,
No.
those people could have been alive if it
I
weren't for
did
you.
help an old lady after she hit the back of a fucking Honda. She crashed into the side of the road, and we all stopped. And I went to look at her to help her out. We opened the door, she was cut, and her wrists were cut, like the glass smashed her. Like it cut her. She blocked it, but she had like glass on her wrist. She was like a child, she hit her head. We helped her get out and shit. The ambulance pulled up and everything. I did a good.
Did
You
you?
let her go, man. She lived
That's
a long
what I
life
got now.
already.
But yes,
Yeah.
can you take consideration that a wrist just did that? You know, that's what it
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
No, but yeah, that's
That is crazy, man.
and that's the thing that the reason I found out about this story
That's
is
what I
because apparently this dude got a. Let me show you a picture of him so you guys know who this is. This
Beer
is how he looks
picture.
now. This is how he looks now.
beer, please.
After years, he was in that mental institute
Lily,
because
beer,
basically they
please.
declared innocent because of had a mental issue. So and he just
I'm
got
thirsty.
released I think not long ago.
Very
And
thirsty.
people are saying that they don't agree in getting released. That's the guy, and he just got released.
He got released?
Yeah, he got declared innocent and safe for the community. So they released
What?
him. Because he said he had mental problems and he was in a mental institute for a good time, and they said that he was okay now to get out.
That sounds like a lie I'll use.
But dude, they really like literally declare him like safe for everybody else. Like, bro, he literally
Come on, this is what these people are paid to do, man. They fix people.
they fixed
The system works.
No, the fuck it does not. You know how many times people have been released saying because they're safe now and they end up doing something more atrocious?
Yeah.
Like,
Before?
name one.
Bro,
Name
multiple
one. Name
motherfuckers.
Name
Name
one.
I know one.
I
What?
know.
Al Qaeda. Yeah.
Yeah, Al-Qaeda it's an organization. It's not a single
Name one
person.
person.
Y'all found me
Name
in
one
the street.
person.
I'll look him up and I'll show you. But there's a lot of cases that happen.
All right, next video.
I ain't
All right,
standing here,
so
fool.
you guys want to continue with the videos?
Oh, did you want to do that?
I don't mind anything. You guys want to keep doing videos?
Yeah, do
I got
videos.
extra videos.
All
I got
right.
short ones, so you guys,
Yeah, let's see the spooky stuff.
All right, you want to see something? Oh wait, there's something cool. Listen, not cool, but
Yeah,
like,
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get
video
some, I
that.
got some cool spooky stuff.
all right, look. So you guys heard of the of
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah.
No. There's this thing that people believe in the Philippines. Basically, like if any picture or video that is taken of you or anybody else,
That's the version of you trapped forever.
no. But like if they take pictures of you and then in the picture or in the video it seems like you have no head, like if your head's like disappearing or like it's not there or something.
Because
They
you're gonna die.
Yes.
Yeah.
They believe
Yeah,
that basically
yeah.
that it means that someday close to wherever that happened, you're gonna die soon. And so this is wild, dude.
Chale,
Pay attention to this. Look, first of all, there was these people that were checking the cameras on the streets. They have like this safety on the lights. And they noticed something weird, and this is what they saw. Look, watch.
I'm scared.
Watch the lady in the red hoodie.
I'm horrified. Ew.
What's wrong with me?
You see that? You see that?
So you said that means she dies?
They basically mean that she's gonna die soon.
Alright, did you reach it? Did she die?
Now,
What the fuck?
yeah, see that shit? Now, here's the thing. They thought it was a camera glitch, but it's never happened to them. And everybody around her, if it was a glitch, it would get like a bunch of people.
Yeah, it should.
But the stuff around her would get distorted. Like the car, the flower, it would do the same, but it's just her head. And then they captured this happening. Apparently an accident of a car happened where it just went off the road and this happened. This is her running. That's the bus and that's her running. Then
No
The
way.
unfortunate woman has accidentally
and apparently, this lady actually died from that because the car went over her.
But yes, in all the years
Can you
we've
not
been recording this
distinguish a car and a
podcast,
bus?
in all the years we've been recording this podcast, man, This is genuinely the most horrifying thing you've shown. The only horrifying thing you've shown.
No, you didn't. You guys see way more creepy shit, bro. Don't even
Yeah,
like
you actually showed us someone dying. That's
Dude, but
Yeah,
it's crazy. Well, it didn't
like,
show
you'll be
exactly
able to
her
sleep
dying, but
after
you know
this.
that she died afterwards.
All right.
But it's crazy though, cause like it's so funny because they thought that was the national. What?
Side comments. Don't even listen to these guys. It ain't spooky.
Get the fuck out, bro.
Bro, I'm quite literally
Hey
watching
guys, if you like
shit.
this video, please unsubscribe and
No. Subscribe and also leave if you like this brown boy. You know,
Leave a comment.
How sexy he is. You know, let us know if he looks
Actually,
gay or
he's
not.
actually a womanizer. You know that.
Also, guess
So,
if he's gay or not,
We have a man whore upon us. His
bro.
name is Saul.
Buddy prays
hit me
upon
up
little
at-
boys.
Here's his Instagram tag right
All right,
here.
here.
He will only
Here's his
accept your
only
follow if you're a 12-year-old boy or younger.
Hey, bro.
If you're older than 13,
Don't
get the
listen
fuck
to
out
them.
of here.
Listen,
Don't listen to
we're just
them.
making we getting him
needs
canceled.
No, quite literally, they're gonna deport me
of
after this
age,
video.
Birth certificate, you know.
Oh, I'm sending my social security. Anybody needs social security? Let me know.
But this, isn't your wife like? Didn't she just turn 18?
What?
Yeah.
No, she's a year older than me. What are you
You
talking
guys been
about?
together for 3 years, you said?
What? No. No.
Don't you have two kids with her?
If anything, I turned 18 this month. She's
you
the
look
one
like
getting
it,
me.
man.
Fuck you. No, dude, I fucking hate it because every time I work, the trailer guys, they're older dudes. They're like 50s, 40s, 60s.
And you like that?
No, motherfucker. And every time they see me
Oh,
get
you
out my
bought that
car, they're like, "Good morning, kid." I'm like, "Man, I'm 24."
Yeah, you're still.
You should feel proud.
Yeah, no.
They look at me and they're like, "Hey, what's up, 35? Yo, how long you been here?" Like,
You don't
yeah.
look that old, bro.
You know the guys at the paint shop call me 30.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
What?
Mi jefa
I
said,
don't
Fuck
see
you.
it.
Fuck you.
I don't see it, bro.
Fuck you. I don't care about you.
"Look, my mom.
You look
What I
fucking.
look?
You
Guess, comment my age. If you can guess my age, then I will send
Hey,
Isao's underwear to you.
Hey, if you you put a towel on somebody's head, you look like it will say, "I like the body."
Matthias does not speak for the rest of the horrified being
Hey, no.
community. These are all Matthias's personal thoughts, right?
No,
Not a reflection of the podcast or our
they
channel
told me
whatsoever.
this. Actually, told me to say this, but no, that's crazy though. Now,
That is crazy. Look,
Like-
show me the video of the lady running.
oh, the
Jeez,
video again?
yeah.
Yeah, look, watch it again. Crazy.
No, the lady running.
Oh, but they're here, yeah.
No, the lady running, bro.
Sure.
No, not that one. Get out of here.
Which one?
That video. No, that one.
Oh, the one with the lady running.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, watch it. So this one is also, I think, in actually that's not in the Philippines, but basically two girls who were out hiking with
Two girls?
with a big
Nope,
group,
this is
right?
just
How old were they?
I don't know, like
Okay, this
early
is
20s,
great.
late 20s.
Oh, expired.
speak.
Okay.
This, bro. No, but basically, like, what was going on is
My will.
shut the fuck up! Put my dick in your mouth. No, but basically they were running because basically they got lost. Well, not lost, but they got apart from the group. The group was ahead of them, and they really didn't want to get stuck behind them because it was nighttime.
Right.
And so they're running, and if you pay attention to the video,
Gotta go to bed.
you'll see something right behind them as they run, and it's kind of creepy. But watch.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw! Wala ni mga kasama namin! Wala yung mga kasama namin. Kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila. Wala na.
Watch it again.
Oh, I see it right now. Look at that.
The black guy?
Yes, no. You see that shadow right there?
That's me.
That's
What
a black
she
guy.
says is that she didn't notice anything behind them at all, and she for sure knew that it was the only two people running because once they got to the group, nobody else arrived behind them.
Imagine
Just
that.
them two.
Being chased by like
And they were in
a
the
damn
middle of
spirit.
the forest, dude. In the middle of the forest.
That was me and Matamoros.
A la verga, no mames,
Well, this is in, I
Matamoros.
thought you said this was in Thailand though.
Yung Oaxaca. No, I just said I thought it was they were in Philippines, but it's not.
Ah, mijo.
It's a,
This is Baja California.
no, this is in the US. They believe somewhere.
No seas
Ay, Guanajuato. Ahí estaba yo, estaba chupando la
Sí,
lava.
güey, no, allí, güey.
La carne asada ahí al ladito.
Ah, no, bien,
Yo lo vi.
con una morra, güey.
Estaba en el monte. What's that guy? A la perra, güey.
Y'all hit the SAP button on this. Right?
Parece
This is an American podcast. We're not speaking no damn Spanish
Half
up
our
in this
fucking
bitch.
viewers don't know how to speak Spanish.
Most of our viewers are Hispanic, right?
Are you guys are Spanish? Leave a like and comment if you know how to
Drop a
speak
comment if
Spanish.
you're illegal, right?
Friendship is crazy. We love beers now. No, but bro.
Oh.
Hay que estar bueno para hacer el amor a una chica.
I meant to address this in right in the beginning, but you guys just fucking trained me. So, anyways, sorry for Matias's poor editing skills. I was cut off in the last video. And only half of me was shown.
No, the thing is
Right.
though,
We know
my
you
dumb
love to
man-
see Edwin on the podcast.
Well, we know, ladies, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but I'm here.
This is why.
Hopefully, I'm fully
you
here.
are. You are. This is why we have two cameras now. If you guys don't
I
know.
feel like I'm cut off.
No, but you're on this one. You're on this one.
There we go.
Yeah, we have backup cameras this time. If one of them goes off, one of them don't work, we got backups.
You remember that one episode we recorded where that camera fell?
Dude, I fucking hated that so much.
That's when we were watching Peggy the doll.
Yeah, dude. No, actually, it wasn't this camera. It was the other one. The old
No,
one.
it was this one.
No, it was
No,
the
wait, you
newer
don't-
one.
you don't-
Oh, really?
HD, yeah. But yeah, that shit for a while. But now I got a stand for it, so we're good. But here's so damn, bro, looking at ass.
Damn, bro.
Dang,
Yeah,
shit.
damn.
Wait, you gonna be in the podcast? You gotta pay attention. Come on.
Yeah. Now, so there's another podcast out here that basically does the same shit as us. They copy your podcast. No, I'm kidding. They're pretty good. Their podcast name is Haunted City Studios. Okay, there's Haunted City Studios.
Fuck Haunted
Guys, if you
City.
see Haunted City Studios,
Shout out to Haunted
please
City Studios for this
go to
story.
the videos,
Unsubscribe
comment
from
bad
them.
shit about it.
If you're you're coming from Haunted City Studios, please follow us, help us out. But thing is though, they basically have like a routine of same stories as well.
Right.
But this one story that kind of like I was shocked a lot of the viewers and stuff was about this woman and her kid. You guys seen Insidious, right? Remember the first movie?
Say it again. Say it again.
Insidious.
Insidious.
Yeah, Insidious. Yeah. So that movie.
Shout out Insidious.
Yeah.
Thanks
For
for
those who
sponsoring.
don't haven't watched the movie, go watch it. But I'm not gonna say any spoilers. But that movie's really good. It's basically what
It's about Ghost.
yeah, it's about being demons and shit.
It's
But
about Ghost.
There's
It's about
this
one of those
specific
things that
thing. There's this specific thing that actually connects to this page that I'm about to say is basically that this in the movie the one of the main actors, the kid who basically cannot take any pictures of himself because there's always behind him trying to get him. Anytime it gets closer and closer.
I remember.
Yeah. So on this story, this is kind of the same thing. This lady said that she hated taking pictures of her kid because usually she will see like weird things happen to the pictures, like distortions, these faces, and she said that she saw like people behind her kid or hands and stuff.
No
and each
way.
time it getting closer. Now here's the first picture that I'm going to show you. It's her sister and her playing, and the one in the bottom in the
How old
water.
is the sister?
Shut up. They're underage, so don't even try anything.
Damn
about
it.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Ex-
fresh out the box.
Hey, whoa.
You gotta pre-order them, bro.
No, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the picture, and let me tell you. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, show.
Watch.
Let's see it.
Watch this picture, dude. You see
Oh
the
my
picture?
god. Oh
Is
my
she
god.
drowning the kid?
No, she's like dumping it in the water and pulling back out, just playing. Look at her right there. You
Looks
see
like
her
Chucky,
face?
man.
You see her face at the bottom?
I'm too focused
And now,
on that,
do you see how like the hand is distorted as one top, like coming through inside of her body?
I don't see that, but I
That's a
definitely
glitch
see
in
the
the camera.
face.
See the face
The
too?
face is fucked up.
So the face, and the thing is though, like there's no filter, it's just a regular picture. And then now, that was the first picture they found that they got sent, and they reviewed it. And then later on, they got another picture of the little girl just jumping on her bed, and the mom took a picture. And look how weird it looks. Look how weird it looks. You see how like her long
Actually, look like a
arms.
spider.
Yes, and but you look at the face though. That doesn't look like the face of a kid. It's just weird and distorted.
It looks like a
So-
camera struggling to keep up with the
Yeah,
frame
so
rate.
for
Yes, but they-
this picture, I wouldn't say it's too paranormal or
But it's
creepy.
kind of
It's just distorting
It
and,
does
and,
look-
and uncanny.
And
It does look
yes.
creepy.
But
Yeah,
the
it
the
ain't
first one,
paranormal.
the one under the water, that one is
Now,
that one
let me
is fucked up.
let me show you
Matthias,
the-
unfortunately, this does not horrify me.
Okay, now watch the next one though.
No, wait,
So-
wait, before you do.
Okay, so the next one is though the mom was driving in her car back home, and I think if I'm right, one of the kids took a picture of her coming back home, and when they snapped the picture, dude, they saw somebody else sitting next to her, and the lady driving the car, she said there was nobody next to her. It was just her by herself. And watch, that's the picture of her. That next to her,
Okay, wait, zoom up. Zoom up.
you're there.
Enhance
Zoom in.
image. Enhance image.
Right there next. That's her driving, and that's somebody else next
There's
to her.
nobody in there, dude.
But that's me. Oh,
You
no.
see the little shadow? It's like a white shadow.
Yeah,
front of the
I see
seat.
a
I see the
vague face.
reflection.
Yeah, it's like a
It's a
vague
vague
face.
face.
Yes.
It's just the sun. The sun hit the light.
You see how it's like a shape of like a face or a person.
I would say it looks female.
Yeah,
like,
female, like yeah.
with long hair, beautiful long hair,
gorgeous woman.
gorgeous hair. I'd rate her at 6 out of 10.
But yeah, that's basically what's going on with her. That's why she said that she's afraid of like taking pictures of her kids now because it's always like, and the thing is the creepy thing is not all the time the pictures how they look, but that every single time she takes a picture of them, there's always something creepy or unsettling about them.
Anyways, you're taking a playful family video of your 2 beautiful girls, but there's something uncanny about the photos: distortion, weird face, disembodied voices, disembodied images of someone else's head. What are you doing? What are you doing in this situation?
Well,
are you praying to God? I know you're not a very religious man. Are you praying to Satan?
I'm not praying to anybody, and I'm throwing my kids in the trap.
The great spaghetti monster in the sky. Do you think this guy exists?
Great spaghetti monster. No.
Hey, shout out to that one guy who's military. I know you get that reference.
That one guy.
Yeah, that one
the
guy,
random,
yeah.
Fuck Keisha though. But yeah, this next video is this.
Keisha was the reason
It's called
why
Caleb Dabs or something like that. But basically, they work at a hotel and they go in and like they fix up the beds and shit. They clean up, and when we clean up, this is like really like haunted and
I find
this
it
happened.
unfair and unconstitutional that I got yelled at for being on my phone and he doesn't.
Hey! Okay. Right. Here's the thing though. Here, watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
Oh, snowball.
You think it's somebody, right? Watch what they do. Watch what they do.
Yeah, I think it's a hamster.
No, watch what they do. Watch what they do.
Nah.
See the hand, the fingers?
No.
Yeah,
It's like a hand. Now watch.
cause let me hit it now.
There's something underneath there, but I wouldn't say it's a hand.
There's nothing, bro.
You killed the hamster.
There's nothing. No, watch. You watch it. Every time they fix it up, that happens.
It sounds like an AC going on in the background.
Yeah, but you gotta hear me out.
No, but it's going up though. It's going up. It's not sinking in. It's going up.
What?
So when the air blows underneath, that's how.
Shut the fuck up. There's no AC underneath.
There's an AC in the background.
Let's talk about the displacement of air, right? So volume cannot be
Get the
created
fuck
nor
out of here,
destroyed.
dude.
Well,
Let's
let's
also
talk about air
the guy that's on
pressure.
the bed,
You guys
too.
ever open up a window and the door closes fast as fuck, right?
Now, listen. Let me tell you something. It
Air
is
pressure.
Let me tell you something.
Air
If that
pressure.
were happen to you, it would be really fucking scary, right?
It wouldn't
No.
be scary. It'd be like, what the
Unless
fuck?
Merrick
dude?
can win.
But
Weird.
what's scary to me is that fucking stain they got in that fucking
Ew.
blanket, bro.
That's what I said, man.
They don't even
What's up
clean
with
it.
that blood
They don't
in
even
there,
clean
though?
that shit. They're putting it back on. That shit looks like blood.
My
and
days, I
shit.
know.
No one caught their pig.
My days, I know. I said the last video was the most horrifying thing you presented. This might be the most.
The most scary. Will you
Yeah.
stay in a hotel that has stains like that? Your
Ladies and gentlemen, BSA,
I didn't
please
have an
check your
option.
beds. Please check anything. If you check in a hotel, there's bed
You can
bugs
get
there.
AIDS from blankets.
You can
Bed
get AIDS,
bugs.
you get bed bugs, you get STDs, you
STDs,
get
lice.
gonorrhea, you get immigrants, you get all that shit.
Yep.
This
Your
month.
credit score goes down. Your
Hold up,
You
wait.
your whole
become black.
life turns up down, man. They put a lien on your house.
A lien on
it's
your house.
bad.
That's crazy.
Be careful, the IRS is also there.
They start taking money from your taxes. They're garnishing wages. Your real enemy is the government.
Go Trump.
Wait, whoa, you fucking
Vote
beat
Trump.
Horrified Bean podcast probably
Condones Trump.
advocates for Trump.
We don't
And his
advocate for
president-
Trump at all. Fuck y'all. All right. Now, I have oh shit. Oh
Ah!
shit. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
All right. Now, I got these other videos of this is actually happening like recently. This I found out about it today, and this just happened like a few days ago. But I believe in Thailand. I believe this takes that.
you believe in Thailand?
No, I believe that this took place in
Oh, yeah.
Thailand.
shout out Thailand.
There's been a 7.7 earthquake going on, and watch this.
Oh yeah.
Watch this shit,
Yeah.
bro. This is now this.
Now this is
scary.
actually horrifying. This is real.
Watch this.
Is this a video with that? Does it have that building collapsing?
Look at that,
Yeah,
bro.
this one, yeah.
Bro, you got me fucked up. 9/11 all over again is
Yeah,
crazy.
that
Last I checked,
Good thing I was there
150
when
people
they
died.
experienced the whole thing.
Yeah, a lot of
Right.
people. A lot of people.
A lot
are
of people
dying.
died. And condolences to the country that this occurred in. I don't know if it's
This is
Thailand.
in Asia, yeah. This is
Somewhere in the Asia Pacific region.
South Asia.
Yeah, so thoughts and
Bro,
prayers.
you see how scary that is?
Thoughts
though?
and prayers from the
Look,
Horrified
look
Being
at this. This is
podcast.
water. Look, that's somebody falling off the fucking water, bro.
That's not somebody falling.
That is falling, bro.
I think
Swear
that
to
was
God, it is.
it might have been a person.
That might have. That, a lot of people in the comments said that might have. That might
Is
have.
that, is that the pool?
That's the man.
That's the pool.
Yeah, that's a pool on top, just
Yeah,
dropping water.
that's
But you see how
fucked
the building, bro? This building is strong because it's taller than the other one, and this one is just taking that.
All right,
shit.
Matias. You being a native from Mexico,
Yeah.
right? I am not.
Is that the wait? Is that the?
That's the power lines. Anyways, I'm
No
not.
way.
I'm not familiar. Have you ever experienced an earthquake yourself?
Yes.
I've never
Yeah.
experienced an
Let me
earthquake.
tell
Please
you
tell me
something.
about it.
Okay, let me tell you this. I experienced. So when I was in Mexico, when I was little, we always experienced a lot of earthquakes because the town I lived in was literally right underneath the biggest volcano in that state.
Right.
And so earthquakes were like super fucking common. And so now this time around.
¿Tú de dónde eres?
Chiapas, papu. Bueno, yo nací en Tijuana pero luego nos movimos a Chiapas. So like I know Chiapas.
No seas mentiroso, güey.
Hágame acta de nacimiento, motherfucker. I can show it to you.
Eres de Chiapas, no seas
No, mira, soy de-
mentiroso. Tú eres de Guatemala.
Fuck you, bitch. Actually, that volcano is in between the line of Guatemala and Mexico.
Pues eres de
Fuck
Guatemala,
you,
güey.
chinga tu madre.
Oh,
Like,
I was up in Mexico for like 3 weeks. The first week I was there, or a week and a half, borracho. Toda la
Damn.
semana, bro. I'm talking about tequila, que
Mezcal,
mezcal.
mezcal is crazy, dude.
Oh.
They had some, bro. They had like, you know, the big micheladas they be selling. Shit, oh my god, bro.
I had an azulito over there.
No mames. Wait, los azulitos, bro. They drink them a lot over there. Los azulitos,
Yeah.
all the time. Everybody knows about them.
Everybody in the town.
Like I barely hear anybody here say anything about azulitos. Or maybe it's what they call it here, maybe.
These white boys. man.
Yeah, no shit, brother. No shit.
Nah, fuck y'all.
Yeah. But bro, Nick, if you ever go again, bro, try them, bro. Go somewhere,
Yeah.
put an azulito, güey.
The azulitos, no.
Güey, es como darle un beso en el culo a una vieja. Así sabroso.
And what else is good? Over there in Mexico. And I don't know.
You ever like Tecate? Do you like it? A lot of people drink it a lot. Like, bueno, los teporachos que conozco.
Güey, los borrachos estaban en la esquina, güey.
Bro,
cuando salía en la mañana,
yeah,
nomás que-
borrachitos. Estos vergas bebían desde la noche, güey, hasta la mañana. Se
No.
levantaban y otra vez a chupar. Y de
Ah,
what
me levanté como a las 3. Todavía andaban por allá.
Güey, uno se va a dormir después de echar desmadre y esos vergas siguen ahí. They're still there, bro. I remember this one motherfucker was talking to un policía, the police guy, and the guy was like, oh man, ya tiene que irse a tu casa, que es hey, you know, and el teporocho was like, deja que me tome mi cheve, y el policía de, está güey, aquí lo veo. Bro, this motherfucker sat next to him to let him finish his beer, then they walked him home, bro. Because he kept fucking,
No.
he kept harassing people que le den pesos so he could buy some more drinks, bro. Like, he was harassing everybody, bro.
No, I went to a jaripeo. Like, just for the viewers that don't know what's a jaripeo, it's like a rodeo.
Yeah, the Mexican rodeo,
A
basically.
Mexican rodeo.
Just being a
Dog, I was up there, I was shotgunning beers, I was doing everything. I shotgun like 3 beers at night. Dog, tell me why I'm just chilling and the baile's going on. I didn't have a dance partner. And I see a damn police officer with a beer over there. Like, just
yeah, bro,
and I was just like, you know what? I respect. And you can see, big, he wasn't a skinny cop. He was
like a
fat
fat,
cop.
bro. Cops there are so
Dog,
fat, bro, for no
he was
reason.
dancing. Así.
Como las piedras de
Nomás agarraba las piedras y nomás se las metía así, era.
pendejo.
Y gente así andaba bailando.
Y como cualquier temporacho ya la
Se
verga.
aventaba el pinche. No.
Oh, dude, you wanna hear a story, dude? This happened to me in Mexico. Wait. Like, we were like, we were at one of my cousin's house. Like, my cousin had a cousin. That cousin had money. And so he had like this big.
That's your cartel cousin?
No. This is another cousin that lived like an hour away. So we went to business.
Fought for the terrenos over there in Chiapas. I don't know if you heard about
Nah,
that.
no. But basically, like, we went to his house and he having a party. And I remember that I was streaming back then still. And so I was streaming on, he let me stream on one of his PCs on top. And I was just streaming. And then I remember one of my friends saying, like, hey, bro, like, you got to come down. Something's going on. I'm like, what? Oh, your cousin. Something's going on with your cousin. I'm like, oh, my cousin? What's going on with my cousin? Because one of my cousins, he has the same age as me. And I remember that we went to the party. And basically, while I was streaming, I didn't know this. They pulled out blunts and they started smoking it, right? And my cousin has never smoked any blunts ever. And he would smoke. Well, like once every fucking, full moon, crazy.
Every 5 years.
Every 5, yeah. And people just hit and that's it. Well, this time they were like, bro, we got some good shit. This is what Snoop Dogg smokes and shit. And we're like, man. He was like, you smoke it, and the guy was like, fuck it. My cousin was like, all right, I'll try it. He goes, and he's like, oh, like 3 fucking big ass fucking hits. And mind you, he hasn't smoked in like a year or something. And he's good, he's chilling, and him and the other 2 guys that he was with. They were all chilling. There were more people around them because it was kind of like a party that was going on at the bottom while I was on top. But it was the 2 people that he knew he was with them. And then out of nowhere, he gets la pálida, bro. he gets la pálida. He starts freaking out and he starts thinking in his head that they're trying to kill him. They were like,
high and panicking,
bro, yeah. He's like, no, let me tell you what he did. So he was like, man, he's like, no. I remember this is so funny because he looked at him, he was like, ¿por qué me quieren matar? He tried to kill me. He did this. He opened the front door, goes into the car that so his car is parked inside, outside, right in front of the entrance. And he goes inside the car, turns it on, puts his seatbelt on, and he has the windows all the way up, but he's just sitting there, like, just looking at the steering wheel. He's just looking at it. And I remember they go get me, and they were like, hey, your cousin, something's going on. And like, hey, your cousin, something's going on. I go down there, and one of my other cousins, let's call him Beto. My cousin Beto, he was outside trying to talk to him and get out of the car because they didn't want him to drive because he's gonna crash or something. Bro, this man had the window open like a hair, bro, just so he could hear him and talk. And she's like, no, it's like, ustedes me van a matar, me van a encerrar. And he was like, no, bro, no one's trying to kill you. And I come out and I'm like, bro, what's going on? And he was like, bro, he's like, your cousin, my cousin me quieren matar. I'm like, bro, no, bro, get out. And then as we were fucking fighting him, bro, there's a fucking cop car. Like los policías, bro, the trocas, the big truck they got. He was driving down the road, and then out of nowhere, this man, like the troca starts passing next to us in the road. He thinks we're not looking at him, but we are. He puts his hand underneath and gets the lights, like the blinker, and starts turning them on and off. So like the cops will like look at the lights and see him, so he can come get him.
Asking for help.
Yeah, he's asking for help. Yes. But just like how responsible and professional police officers are, they didn't give a shit in Mexico. They just passed us. They didn't see shit. We're like, thank God, because we got caught with a lot of weed. And then I remember, what's it called? We were like, bro, like just get out. Like, what's going on? Like, no, me van a matar. Si me entro, me van a encerrar. We had to call his fucking brother so he can come pick him up. Once he got him in the car and left, bro. He was like panicking, bro. Because he really thought in his head that we were trying to kill him.
Bro, buddy boy was at his house. Like, mamá, mis primos me querían matar.
Yes, bro. We were like, oh my God. Like, this dumbass.
Nah, let me tell you a crazy ass story I had over there. The Grinch?
Yeah.
Wait. Let me tell you the story about the Grinch.
Oh, no way. Hey, there's Lord behind him.
If only you can post this shit.
Anyway, I'll keep the names out. Don't worry. I'll keep all the names out.
Yeah, blur every single name. So every time you just make it look like I'm cussing.
Yeah. Just not, don't worry. I'll keep names.
But the Grinch dude in that video, he gets strong every single day. I'm talking about every time when Christmas rolls around. Yeah. So every time when Christmas rolls around, they catch him lacking in the street. Right? They dress him up as a Grinch. And wait, it gets funnier. You saw how the paint was faded in the video? Did you see the video?
No.
Yeah. Dude, right? Right? You see how the paint's faded? Yeah. They tell me if you catch him early in the morning, he is fully green. He does not shine. I don't know what. My little sister walked up to me, she was like, and like every day, like poor dude will be caught acting no matter where he's at. They'll dress him up, paint him green, and he gets so happy. My tío over there, shout out to my tío. But anyways, my tío that's over there, dog. I'm talking about. We gave him one shot, and he was like, "What is it?" It's a red line, and I was like, "Everyone." He's like, "Que soy el Grinch."
Damn.
And then the funny part, the way he came to us was funny. Because he saw us just chilling and echando una bola. And he's like, "Oh, Dios la vida." Like he walked up to us like that, like with serious face and his mouth. Every time he was straight, his mouth was shook this way. He's like, "Oh, Dios la vida." Best dude in the world.
Bro. But coming back to the teporoches, bro.
Yeah.
There's always that one town teporoche. You had the Grinch, bro. I had this dude who they call him Picuacho, bro. They call him Picuacho because he was missing a leg. But this man had like a wooden one, and he would just walk around like a fucking pirate. And every time there would be like a party in town or something, they go to the park and they make like the biggest fucking party, bro. And they call him Picuacho because also there'll always be like a marimba or something, or like mariachis. They'll come and play, and they'll always play the La Abejita, what's it called, the little Abejita song.
Which one? Which one?
Fuck, there's...
Cántamela,
I
cántamela.
can't say it. Hold on. It's like, la deja miope. You never heard that song?
Ocupas cantármela.
I don't know the song, the lyric. Well, basically, they always put it on him. He'll start dancing and shit. He started dancing, but maybe if you give him enough drinks, he'll take his leg off and start hopping, bro. I was like, oh shit! And then one day, bro, one day, bro, at the party, at one of the parties, I was there. I was chilling out with my friends and shit. They were blowing up fireworks and shit. And this man was like really fucking drunk, bro. And then he fell asleep, and they stole his leg, bro. they caught him lacking. They took his pants off,
I already got
and then somehow
he
had a screw to his fucking leg or something.
Yeah, shit in Mexico.
Yeah,
that's why he has a wooden leg now. Le hicieron con un 2x4, mi gente.
Listen, and they stole his leg, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I realized that the reason that every fucking 2 months he'll always be in la ferreteria getting his new leg is people steal it from him. Every time he's sleeping,
Why'd you let it happen, man?
I don't give a shit, bro. I don't know this man, but I just see him take it and they run.
In Mexico, you just sit there and you just watch.
No, but yeah,
you just watch them. You just like, wow.
And then I found out that everybody that I knew that was my age had at least one of his legs at home.
Bro,
Yeah, it's a trophy. If you actually manage to steal his leg, you can keep it. And sometimes my other had his shoe on it and they'll keep it, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
did you ever take his leg?
No, but I was like, I was tempted to walk. I was one day, I helped one of my cousins take his leg, but I didn't take it. He took it because he wanted it. I'm like, man, you can keep that shit. And like, bro, it had.
Matthias was there like, oh, there you go.
Bro, but everybody said like, you're not from here unless you have one of his legs at home. And every one of my family members that I knew, their kids or somebody somehow got it and they have it at the house. It's just chilling there.
Like,
they just see it. Like, look, the leg. I'm like, what the fuck?
How long have we been recording so far?
Huh?
How long have we been recording?
I don't know. For a while now.
Long enough.
I think this is a good story to finish with, or you got something else to say? You got a story or something?
No.
All right. Well,
What about your favorite story?
you haven't told
You
your
kind of
story
went crazy in Mexico. The first time you went for 18 in my.
Ladies and gentlemen, so while you're in Mexico, here's a little background. So there's a few little towns where, say you're born here in the United States and you visit Mexico for the first time in a few years, and you might not know this, but that town may or may not be like 90% related to you. And the very first time I got blackout drunk is when I went to Mexican town. Shut the fuck up, dumbass. It's somewhere there in a fucking rancho. And, there's this fine shit there. And I was like, damn, she's kind of cute, man.
How fine was she? From 1 to 10?
Not fine, but like, when you're drunk, she's fine.
Everybody is there.
And then you just start drinking. But fine as hell, big old titties. They're like, facing like butterscotch. Anyways, you go see her. And you see her, you macking on her, you like yapping her, and you're like, man, you cute, man. What you do? Where you from? And she's like, I'm from this town, but like she's
You're throwing game.
I'm throwing game at this bitch, and I'm macking on, feeling all on her legs. I'm like kissing her on the cheek. I got a photo of this chick. She's kissing me on the cheek and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah. Next morning I wake up. I was drunk as fuck that night before when I was macking on her. But next morning I wake up. And the talk of the town was like a town of like 200 people. Talk of the town was like, hey, this guy was macking on this shit. I'm like, damn, I got a game, everybody's talking about it. Turns out, she was my cousin. I did not know that.
Oh, wait, what? That was your cousin?
Yeah,
Crazy, bro.
Hey, when in doubt, man.
All right.
No, but we're like first cousins?
Game is game.
I have no idea, dude. Game is game.
Game is game.
Hey, but that's
She was kinda
why
bad,
I wanted
too.
to end the story talking about Mexico. So
Yeah,
Let's
it.
go.
Go to Mexico whenever you get the
Yeah.
chance. It's probably one of the best places in the world.
like and subscribe, and we'll do a podcast. in
Also,
Mexico
if you
with
guys
Matthias.
like this guy, let us know in the comments and the likes.
We'll bring him back.
We'll bring him back for a little more stories like this. That shit was fucking funny though. The Grinch one got me.
Dog, the Grinch one is.
Oh, yeah, Navidad.
Like,
I got some other stories I will say in the next podcast when you're here. I got some
every time
stuff.
he said, "Oye la Navidad," his mouth got.
Didn't even close his lips.
Didn't even. "Oye la Navidad."
They're so fucked up, bro. But yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Thank you for listening.
bro.
Shout
Like,
out to
subscribe,
this guy.
comment.
You like him, like, subscribe, Jose.
We love you.
Or if I
Appreciate
mean-
you guys. We love you.